Hello, Scorpio. I hope you guys are doing wonderfully. I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading for the month of August 2020. Please show me energy for the sign of Scorpio, August 2020. So, for some reason, I'm pulled to do these romance angels. Here we go. You have finances and career, and you also have soulmate. So, let's see what comes through here for these two energies. I'm glad you're keeping up with your finances and career. I hope so. Bottom of the deck, you have attraction. Okay, so let's see what's up. Show me the energy present for the sign of Scorpio in regard to finances and career for the month of August 2020. Show me the energy for finances and career. You have the Two of Swords coming out here, Scorpio, for finances and career. The energy here, some of you might be doing something that is, you're kind of keeping it to yourself, or there's some sort of side project that might be coming through. They're also maybe making it known or making it available to other people at this time or in the very near future, if that's what's going on, or there's an increase within the way that people view or experience that potential job situation or whatever it may be. It could be something that you're working on the sidelines privately. But it feels like it comes through in a very new way, or you might have new inspiration in regard to something within that, your career, where there's a change within how you either view something, and so you change an idea or get a different thought and kind of go with that inspiration. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Could also be a situation with a partner as well, where due to finances and career, you might be not speaking anymore as well. For some reason, the financial aspect of that aspect came out, aspecting. So let's check into soulmate for Scorpio, please. Show me for Scorpio, please. You have the Seven of Wands coming out here, Scorpio, in regard to soulmate. Generally, the Seven of Wands can talk about needing to get a different perspective on something, or to look at something in a different light or a different way. Sometimes in regard to communications or with people, there may be an issue where you might have difficulty trying to get your point across, or there's some sort of friction between you two, or it could be a company as well. Either way, there is a very, with soulmate energy, whether it's a company or a human being, there's an energy of where we want to be part of something, where we want to be within that energy. So, yeah, with the Two of Swords and the Seven of Wands here, there may be some friction between you and a partner, if you are partnered, regarding your money. There may be time away from each other. There may be taking a little break from each other. There may be taking a break from the conversation because we need to figure out a different way to communicate that energy. But with the Four of Swords, it generally talks about having some time, taking time to recuperate your energy, to find a sense of peace within a situation. Generally, after the Four of Swords comes, there's an aspect of feeling at ease, at peace with whatever that is that you've been dealing with. Let's go ahead and pull some more here. Show me more for Scorpio, please. The King of Cups coming out. Your energy. I'm going to put them up here. We're going to do a little bit of a different spread. Show me more for Scorpio. King of Wands coming out. Fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What is the energy between these two signs, these two cards, these two energies? So you have the Nine of Wands here for that, Scorpio. So there is some out of balance energy between the two of you. Here we have at the bottom of the deck the Five of Wands here. So some of you, aside from that financial aspect, some of you are dealing with a partner where there's a necessity to talk, but some of you may be feeling like you can't get your words out, you can't communicate. You need to change your perspective on it. Some of you are with a person, yet there's silence in the home or silence between you two. If you have a family together, it may also be a situation where you are trying to maintain and take care of the stability of your family within that situation. And so it doesn't necessarily feel like, I guess, a relationship should or a relationship would within a harmonious energy. Generally, the King of Wands communicates where we are moving forward in our life, where we are, very determined in regard to the direction that we go in. The King of Cups is somebody who can either be very diplomatic, very loving, very, wanting to be there and care for somebody, show emotions, sometimes show emotions. They're very receptive to emotions, so they're very connected to that type of energy. So there is potential to work things out, but one thing that I'm noticing here, Scorpio, is that we have a lot of wands. Okay, so this is action energy, but the action here seems defensive. It seems frustrated, especially with this as well at the bottom of the deck. Also too, as far as signs go, as far as like elemental aspects of water and fire, generally water and fire don't really mix that well, right? Like water will put out a fire, or if they are very heated, then water can boil fire, but no matter what, it always evaporates. There's not really much steadiness between the situation in regard to that, as far as like opposites attract, that kind of energy. But overall here, there's a necessity. It's almost as if we're like trying to continue to make something happen between you and a person, or with you and a family unit, where that has grown to be difficult, and there may be resentment between you two, or you and your partner could be dealing with a fire sign again. It's almost as if there's more friction than, familial energy. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards here. For finances and career, show me the Two of Swords for finances and career, please, for Scorpio. It could be somebody not telling you everything about finances, or in the situation that you're in, like what the money situation is about. That kind of energy is coming through. Or there's a necessity to just have a really frank conversation about money. Show me finances and career. And again, in a financial capacity, it's almost as if some of you like have a side project or working on some sort of project or plan that is needing to come out, but there's some sort of new idea or new understanding in regard to how you move it forward, okay? Show me more for finances and career, Scorpio. So yeah, so okay, so you have the Eight of Wands coming out here, Scorpio. So some of you, in regard to finances, just on a purely financial level, you have the Two of Pentacles underneath there. So generally the Two of Pentacles can talk about, you can be juggling something, but oftentimes in like a financial situation, it can talk about a situation where you are, you can be taking one of your hobbies or one of your interests and turning it towards an actual career. There's potential for that, something that brings you joy and brings you happiness, and you are engaged in, you can turn into a secondary, source of income. And for some of you, it is about bringing that out into the public now, sharing that with people, moving it along. For the other half of you, or for whomever this energy is for, as far as a partner, a soulmate energy, and when we say soulmate, people think roses and puppy dogs and, everything is lovely. Soulmates generally are in your life to cause change. They cause you to grow. How do we grow? Generally, it's through like difficult energies, difficult experiences. With the, with the energy here, it's like there's needing for communication, needing to be able to share energy with you, which might bring you closer together. But right now what I'm feeling is a lot of opposition and friction. Show me the Seven of Wands for Scorpio in regard to soulmate. Show me the Seven of Wands in regard to Scorpio. So you have the Six of Cups coming out. This can be a soulmate energy. This can be somebody from your past. It can also be somebody who you are in a partnership with. It may be somebody that you have children with. Some of you may be sticking together because of children, you know, defending what is yours, defending. It's almost as if like if that's the case, you're tired of doing it. There's a need for situations to change, but you still have to do it. You know, it's like you can't really move past that. So at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Two of Wands coming through, which is about new direction, change, potential moves. It's talking about, you know, putting in the effort towards something that you want that can change your experience for the better. Beneath that energy, you have the King of Pentacles here. So in regard to the finance situation, some of you will do very well in that regard. And it's just about taking it to the next level, changing your direction a little bit, but that energy is supported for you. You know, and with the Six of Cups for soulmate and the Seven of Wands, if you are very much caring about this person, if you want a relationship with this person, if you truly want to stabilize things for your children or your family, you know, it's important to talk. It's important to establish a feeling of well-being, a sense of well-being and goodness between the two of you. With the Seven of Wands, it can talk about a lot of anxiety and agitation when it's dealing with somebody. It's like being at odds with somebody, you know. Here we're trying to protect ourselves from other people's, you know, words or intentions or anger, frustration, whatever it may be. And potential for taking care of yourself might just be to take yourself off the table or stop communicating, which it feels like there is that happening, but then you're being nudged to communicate no matter what to make it a cohesive situation, okay? Stagnancy can only last so long. Show me the King of Cups for Scorpio, please. Show me the King of Cups for Scorpio, please. For the King of Cups, you have the King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles coming out. Okay, so dealing with a partner here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Empress. This can talk about family situations. Here underneath the Empress, you have the Three of Cups. Underneath that, you have the Four of Wands. So this is about family situations, home situation, restoring energy back to where it either needs to be or once was. It might not be good where it once was, but it needs to change. With the King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, this can talk about, it almost feels like either you are giving a new opportunity for a new beginning to a fire sign energy, or just a new beginning to somebody that you feel very strongly about, or it could be another person giving you trying to stabilize things. When I say new beginning, I hate a lot of the tarot terms because they're just so overused, but it generally can talk about a new beginning, new change, new direction, new job, something that is going to be stable in your life. The Ace of Pentacles can talk about promotions, you know, stuff of that nature. So that is there for that energy, okay? At the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords as well, which may mean just to get out of the emotional aspect and be able to communicate through a sense of logic, you know, reality that may be missing between the two of you. Because with water and fire energy, especially if there's conflict that can be very, well, it can be very flammable. So just be careful about that. Show me, is that it? Is that it? It's not it. Show me the King of Wands. So you have the Moon coming out in reverse here for the King of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Moon here and the Wheel of Fortune, it's interesting because there may be, again, communication coming through, things that might have been kind of held in the dark or just not expressed in the proper way to you, they open up. It's somebody getting clarity about the direction that they want to go in. It's somebody getting clarity about the potential that they want to accept within a situation. Somebody may be taking your offer to move something forward, or in regard to finances, this may be a situation also where things are changing so you have a better experience. Overall too, with the Wheel of Fortune, there's a lot of positivity that comes through there. So in regard to the job situation, you know, try to open yourself up, try to take down some of your control in a situation, because this needs to just kind of flow freely for you so it can actually get moving in a positive way, versus you kind of holding down on it and, you know, squeezing it to death. Allow it to breathe, allow things to communicate, allow that job situation to open up. If you're bringing something out, open it up. That is supported here. Also with the Wheel of Fortune too, there's a very deep connection between you and this person, aside from the card being soulmate. You know, with the Wheel of Fortune, this generally can talk a lot about partners or people who feel very connected to each other on this soul basis. It's like these soul meetings, these destined, you know, encounters that can be very, very beneficial. They can last for, you know, an hour. They can last for a lifetime. It really depends upon the person. So that's going to be something that you want to pay attention to. Some of you, it feels like the energy is something that can change. It's positive in that regard. But it's going to take communication and being open to expressing emotions and listening to emotions. The King of Cups also might be there as well. Aside from being your energy, it could also be there because we need to be open to the experience of emotions within a situation for this to flow a little bit better. So let's go ahead and pull a, I think these are called the Whisper of Love Angel Oracle deck. I don't know. I'm making it up. Show me for Scorpio, please. So you have take a chance on love. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Bottom of the deck, have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So having patience in the situation as it moves forward, having patience in regard to communication. And when I say that, patience in regard to communication, that is for people who are talking to each other. If you are in a situation where you are not speaking to somebody, where you are just completely, you know, you're not even in connection, not the reading for you, okay? This is between two people. This is a situation that needs communication and needs some tweaks to remedy, but it feels like it is moving on a positive track, moving in a direction that can be beneficial for both parties, okay? Is there anything else for Scorpio? Let's use this deck. Can you give me advice for Scorpio in regard to this? Scorpio or Scorpio cross watchers, please show me advice for this reading. So you have the Fool coming out here. Dandelion, the Fool. And the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. With that, with that energy, we all know the Fool. The Fool is about moving forward, trusting your path, going on, something new. You know, it's experiencing things in a new way where you might not have even thought of it in the future, different avenues, but it can also start for a new beginning. You know, it can also represent a new beginning. You know, one thing about the plant dandelion is it is it's a detoxificant. It's a cleanser, you know, so it's going to detox your bloodstream. If you, they say, what is family, blood is thicker than water, family, I don't know. I don't have family and I barely have blood, but you know, with that energy, it's almost as if like the soulmate thing, like that family connection, that deep, deep, deep connection feeling. you have to cleanse the energy with that. So there's a stagnation here within medicine. The dandelion can be very helpful with stagnation and purging that energy from the body. Your relationship is like a connection. It's a body between you. You have to feed it. You've got to nurture it. You've got to make sure that it's okay. So what can you do to cleanse the energy between you and this person? What can you do to make it a bit better for each other? Yeah. So I hope that this reading was helpful. Is there anything else? Wait, show me dandelion. Is there something else for dandelion? The 5 of Wands here. Somebody still has like an issue, and it could be this person that you're with, clearly the 6 of Cups, but I'm worried that it'll go back to not communicating. So what you can do with this situation, underneath that, you have the 2 of Cups. If you truly want this, underneath that, you have the Sun. If you truly want this, work on it. Do what you can to communicate. Do what you can to bring back feelings of security, love, affection. Okay. And if that can't work, then, you know, you're going to have to figure something else out. So I hope that this reading was helpful for you, Scorpio, and I will talk to you later. Take care. Oh, if this was, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you choose to donate, there's a link in my description box below. And also, if you were looking for a personal reading, you can reach me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com, and we can go from there. All right. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.